guys, this is April from Traveling Our Beautiful Earth, and I'm here today having a lovely cup of tea with Dave.
With Dave.
We are here to tell you some exciting news. We are traveling somewhere. Where are we traveling?
We're going to Belize.
You better
Hence
believe
the flag
it.
and oh God, I don't believe you did that. Had to sneak it in somewhere. You were talking about that earlier.
It's an
Yeah.
unbelievable country. It's a small country. It is the size of...
And there goes lunch. Oh. What size? Massachusetts.
Yes.
I almost didn't say that right.
It has a population of about 390,000 people, which has actually tripled since 1990, so it's very fastly growing, but it is the least population all of Central America.
Least populated, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's why I like it. It's a very unique country. It's not a lot of people. It's very low key. There's no McDonald's, there's no Myers, there's no Taco Bell, nothing like that. It's all mom and pop shops kind
There's
of
no
place.
Taco Bell?
No.
I'm not going. That's my favorite restaurant.
I don't know what we do without Taco Bell.
Yeah,
but
right.
they have good food there. They have Belizean food. They have
I'm sure it's
Caribbean
better there.
food.
Yeah.
They have everything you eat. Like you go down to the market and they have like you're buying fresh fruit and produce from the farms all nearby. So we are going to be flying there very shortly. We're flying with Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the fancy flight. Usually we're more of Spirit people just because it's cheaper.
Right.
But the options were Delta and Delta, so we chose Delta. I love flying Delta though. You get those little Delta cookies and they actually say Delta on them. Best cookies ever.
Right, that's the only reason why we're using Delta is because of the cookies.
Great
No, actually they have
and
seats that actually
Starbucks
recline
coffee.
though.
Mm.
But their seats recline, so you
Yeah.
don't have to sit up like with a board on your back or a board on your butt in Spirit, which is fine, Spirit. I understand your reasoning. I mean,
If
that's
it
why they're
saves
cheap.
you $300.
Yes, exactly. I'll take it for like an hour and a half, 2 hour flight, like what we did to
Right.
Puerto Rico. We went
Yeah.
to Puerto Rico. We took Spirit,
Yeah.
but we're gonna live it up to go to Belize.
Yeah.
We
And
don't have a
so Dave, this will be his first international trip.
My first stamp in my book,
Yeah.
which I just received about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No stamps
So,
yet.
yep.
I got a few. He doesn't have them yet. But this will be my second trip to Belize. And I actually bought this flag like a month ago just because I love Belize so much. I actually bought the Belizean flag and I put it in the
Excuse
living
me?
room. Flag.
There's gonna be there's an edit right there.
Flag.
Anyway, she'll take that out of the video.
No, I won't. But yeah, so I got the Belizean flag. We're flying out with Delta. We're going to just do carry-on, no checked bags.
Right, backpack and a small carry-on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we've been spending a little bit of the day kind of packing all of the things that we want to pack, or planning the things we want to pack. Because for me, I don't have a lot of excess clothes, so I have to pack them the day before. I won't have clothes to wear here. The cool thing about Belize is that it's super hot. It's like 80 degrees pretty much year round. So I'm going to bring one pair of pants, one long sleeve shirt, one hoodie. The rest is just going to be shorts and t-shirts. So that helps with the weight. I figure I'll bring a pair of hiking pants, a pair of hiking shoes, a pair of tennis shoes.
Right.
We're going to stay on the island of Keycocker when we first get there. Which, if you have ever been to Keycocker, it's an amazingly beautiful place. There's no cars on the whole island. You get by on a bicycle, which is fun, and you can rent them for like $10. They're not expensive. It's by the second biggest barrier reef in the world.
Which we will be doing.
So we are going to be shark food.
No.
We're going to swim with the sharks and stingrays.
We're going to swim. Yes, we'll swim with them.
We're going to feed them.
We're going to feed them. Hopefully not one of us.
Feed them a limb or two.
Maybe Bella?
No, Bella's not going.
Bella's not going, so the poodle is staying home.
And we're going to visit the Belizean Zoo while we're there. Or not Belize. Well, we are going to visit the Belizean Zoo, but the Humane Society on the island, and go visit the little animals.
On Keycocker, yes.
Yeah, in Keycocker. And then we're going to go to the
Keycocker.
mainland and visit the zoo, which I didn't get to visit last time, but I've heard it's really cool. They got all the jaguar and everything. And we're going to drive a rental car, and we're going to go to the KO district of Belize. It's right by San Ignacio. It's a small town of
Santa Elena.
Elena. Yeah.
Elena. Yeah.
And it's basically just the next town over. It's a little bit cheaper. That's the way we like to do things. So.
Well, we like the Airbnb facility a lot
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
It's just a cool looking. It almost looks like a treehouse.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Kinda
really cool. It's
looks
got
like
its own
it, but-
kitchen. It was
Mhm.
cheap. It was really cheap. I think. Gosh, what did we
Is
get?
it 60 a night or
So
less?
it probably was, but then once we got it for a week, it was even less.
Yeah.
So and it has AC, which you need in the summertime in Belize. You need it in the wintertime in Belize.
Right.
But apparently, there's also a crocodile.
Oh, living on the
alligator?
property. Yeah.
One of the
living on
two.
that. I can't remember.
He has a
Alligators,
name,
crocs,
but I'm sure if we
salt, fresh water. comparison.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll post a little video of him.
I
But
figured I
yeah,
would know that. I just came back from Florida for 9 weeks.
yeah.
So,
But what we do there is there's like Mayan ruins, and you can actually go climb up them. Like just climb up them. They don't have guardrails. You can go climb up them. They have like tubing where you can like tube down rivers. There's all sorts of cave systems, like really huge cave systems. There's something called ATM caves, which I could not pronounce what that stands for. But back in the Mayan times, I'll tell you, they used to go in there and they would have rituals. They would actually sacrifice people. Everything they brought into the caves, they weren't allowed to bring back out again. And you gotta think, this is back like a long, long time ago. Like, they didn't have lights or anything like that. They had to carry like a torch, and you're like, there's times where you're swimming through these caves. You have to climb up waterfalls, and it's a really awesome experience. And then once you get to where you're going, there's like all these skeletons and crazy things. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'd suggest going there. It's also sitting on the border of Guatemala, which is one of my favorite countries, and they have like really cool ruins and stuff right across the border. Yeah.
The call is pretty popular. So.
Yeah, and there's
it's not
tour
far.
groups that will take you right over there too. So yeah, is there anything else that we want to talk about?
What else
We were
did
doing.
talk about? No, just besides
Okay.
maybe looking for a place.
We were thinking.
Possibility of, you never know. See
We were thinking about looking at property there. We would like to maybe one day, eventually do our own Airbnb there. Like my first experience, in Belize, we stayed in like this amazing Airbnb. Like amazing, like it overlooked the Mayan mountains and stuff, and it kind of like gave me the idea that I was like, wow, this would be really cool to do one day. And then people that owned it were also expats, and they loved it there. They were like, we don't ever, like we just hang out on our property a lot of times. We don't ever leave because it's just so pretty. So yeah, that'd be a really cool thing. We are gonna go when we're on the island. We might be meeting up with somebody and doing a little interview about. Who is also an expat, do an interview about her little restaurant and stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to post a lot more videos once we get there. It's very soon. Did I mention about the hotel?
Which one?
The night before. We have to leave at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's leaving Detroit. Yeah.
6:30 in the morning. That's when our flight leaves. Not when we have to be to the airport. And I always book it really early. I'm like, cool, we'll get there earlier. And then as the day comes, I'm like, wait a second. We have to be at the airport at like 4:30 in the morning.
Right. So
At
we'll be
least,
sleeping at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when we get there.
So,
We'll be tired from being up at 4 or 3 in the morning.
well, we
So,
booked a hotel there.
Right. The reason why. Yes.
$44 a night.
Right. In Detroit.
In Detroit.
Right
Well,
outside-
Romulus.
Right.
Because
Well,
the
yeah.
airport's
Right
in
outside
Romulus.
the.
But,
Right outside the airport. So.
I've stayed
And
there
free shuttle.
before. Yeah, I stayed there before. It's fine. It's a fine place. They
Makes
have
sense.
breakfast and stuff. And they're going to shuttle us there and back. For $44, I mean, you certainly couldn't pay for parking.
Right. Nothing
So-
like upsetting your family members by getting them to take you to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, my
You
mom
won't-
said no.
Family won't
I
last
don't
that
know
long.
why. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So we got these.
Okay.
These are like, you put your passport in it, you wear it around your neck, which sounds kind of cheesy, but anybody who's been in an airport and has a whole bunch of crap they're carrying around along with their phone, I'm always afraid I'm going to lose this thing. So this is cool, and I can actually put my boarding passes in there. Dave has one too. We got 2 for $6. So if you want to like make your flight a little bit easier, do this. I would not suggest going anywhere that's a tourist destination, wear this around with your, crap hanging off your neck. But in the airport, it's okay. It's a lot of security. So, yeah, we'll be posting more videos shortly. And you guys will see beautiful Belize. I'll post, the top things that I love about Belize, and maybe Dave will even do something. We don't know. Anything could happen.
Usually just a film crew.
Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to know more about Belize and other travel destinations, stay tuned. I'll be posting new stuff every week. All travel related stuff.
Right. So the next time you see that flag behind us will actually be one flying in the actual country. So.
It'll be waving in the breeze. All right, guys. See you soon.